real honest with y'all, that Housewives season 4 premiere wasn't really all that to me, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, so I've been waiting for this premiere for the last 2 months. I watched Scorpion and Mikhail's review on it, whatever day they posted it. I think it was Saturday or Sunday. No, Friday or Saturday when they got the advance copy to watch it, and they really had me hyped up. But no, I mean, I'm not throwing no shade at them, but clearly y'all must have been watching another motherfucking show, because that shit was boring as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't really get into, it really didn't become interesting until Nene and Sheree got into their argument, because I could really care less about Kim and Kroy, and I could really care less about Nene spending money on Bryson and all that. I really could care less about Phaedra and the funeral homes. Like, I could really care less. So, I'm going to tell you right now, I give the premiere a big deserve a B, and it doesn't, and definitely doesn't deserve A, because it wasn't all that. And I'm hoping that this season is not another flop-tastic season like season 3 was. I'm really hoping and praying that that's not the case this time. But anyway, I'm still gonna give y'all, I still wrote down some notes, so let me get down to the get down. It started off with Kim and Kroy moving to their new house. I will say this, even though I find Kim and Kroy kind of boring, I still think that that Kim is actually in love. She seems to be more in love, and she seems to be more happier with Kroy than she was with Big Papa. So I can give her that. She doesn't look half bad pregnant. You know how some people be ugly as fuck pregnant and some look good pregnant, but I honestly think that Kim looked nice pregnant. I don't think she looked bad pregnant. But that was boring. Like, I could care less about her constantly talking about Kroy's ass. She act like she want to eat his ass out or something. Like, really, bitch? Like, you got it. I mean, shit, I ain't never heard of no female talking about how good a man ass look. Like, goddamn, bitch. But you know, Kim, whatever. But I noticed something else. Sweetie didn't look half bad this episode. Sweetie done got her little money, and she done upgraded from that slave look. She don't look like a slave no more. She done upgraded from that slave Harriet Tubman look to a basic bitch. So you better go ahead, sweetie. You done moved up from being a slave to a basic bitch. You better get down with the get down, girl. I like that basic bitch look. At least you looking like, at least you don't look like a slave. A basic bitch ain't something to be proud of, but at least you look like, at least you would step up from a damn slave. So go ahead, sweetie. You're still ugly though, bitch. Anyway, moving on. Another boring bitch, Cynthia. We seen her meet up, aka Miss J, that was talking about her modeling agency. And let me say this. Cynthia is a very beautiful woman, and I say that from the bottom of my heart. Cynthia is one of the most pretty girls on the show, but she's so fucking bored, and she doesn't have any spark to her. And I think it takes certain people on the show to bring that up out of her. Like last season, she had funny moments when she was throwing shade at Phaedra in the private screening, but overall, she was boring, and I don't even understand why they brought her back. Because she bored and she don't really add much to the show. Even Kandi is more interested in her, and I like Kandi, but Kandi doesn't have that standout personality like Nene does. So it is what it is. But I think Aunt Jemima, if she's gonna be on the show more often, I think that'll help liven Cynthia up, because she definitely needs it. But I think that that's a good thing that she's trying to open up a modeling agency. I wonder if her financial woes. Moving on to Phaedra and the funeral of her auntie. I thought that was a hot ass mess, and that's just something that I wouldn't be having on film. It's like Phaedra wasn't even sad about her aunt dying. It's like she was more so focused on looking good in front of the camera, about, you know, promoting her funeral home ideas and all that stuff. And some of this shit looked fake, especially at the end when her cousin hugged her, and she was like, "We never could have done this without you. Thank you." In the way she said it was so fake. It sounded like Bravo told them to say that, to have that scene. And Phaedra talking about something. Alright, girl, I'm glad you enjoyed it. How the fuck do you enjoy a funeral, bitch? Who enjoys a fucking funeral? I don't give a damn how good a preacher preaches at a funeral. I just went to a funeral like 3 weeks ago, and the preacher preached his ass off, but I didn't enjoy the damn funeral. Who enjoys a funeral, bitch? Like, really? Sheree and Phaedra being at the sex toy shop. Now, I did enjoy them being at the sex toy shop. I thought that was pretty funny. And I think Kandi is a smart businesswoman. I mean, she knows that she's a flop artist, and I actually bought Kandi Coded, and I still think that was a solid album. But she knows what she has to do. She knows that the music is not really popping for her like it was back in the 90s and the early 2000s. So she has different types of business ventures. She writes songs for different artists. She writes songs for herself. She got her own sex toy line now. She got her own clothing store. She got her own entertainment company. I mean, Kandi is a smart businesswoman, and she's one of the few housewives on this show that actually have money. Not saying that Nene, and not saying that Kandi is some rich bitch, but she has a healthy looking bank account because she got different business ventures and she knows what she's doing. She doesn't have a fly. She isn't running to different men for money. I'm just saying. But I enjoyed the scene, and the vibrator with hooking up to your iTunes. I thought that was pretty much interesting. Me and Kandi gonna have to talk about that because that shit sounds interesting. If I was a maker of a sex toy, that's some shit I probably would have thought about. Not saying that I'm a freak or anything, but you know what I mean. Okay, then you got Sheree telling Queen Lawrence about the incident with her and Nene, about Nene taking money out of her pocket, and how Nene basically tried to backdoor her from getting money when she brought her and Kim in on the deal about, making extra money, and that led to Nene talking to Cynthia on the phone about the situation. And I'm going to just say this. While I like Nene, everyone knows that I am a huge Nene fan, but while I like was throw her money in everyone's faces and talk about what she got and how rich she is. Apparently, you was gonna be rich anyway. You was all fucking Celebrity Apprentice with Donald Trump, for God motherfucking sake. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already knew you was gonna have a fat check, and I ain't mad at you for hustling. I mean, out of all of the housewives, you are the breakout star of the show, and you get a lot more appearances than the rest of them. But all I'm saying is, I know that you got money, but all this fucking stunting that you was pulling off on the episode last night was really getting on my nerves. Like, it was getting on my fucking nerves. This is the same shit that I was shitting on Phaedra about. Phaedra was sitting up here, flossing her 3 degrees in motherfucker's face. I don't like people gloss what they have in people's face, and this goes for you, Nene. And I love Nene, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. I didn't like how you tried each other. They talked about it, and of course Sheree and Nene got into it, and I just knew that was a bad idea from the start. Even by the way Nene was looking, she said she didn't want to get out of character with Sheree, but it was bound to happen. So they got into it. Sheree called Tyrone. He confirmed it. Nene did contact him and his people. Nene called that bitch Diana. And she didn't really say much, and then you know what I'm saying, it got off like to the point where it just made Nene look very guilty in the situation. It's like the only time somebody really gets heated about some shit like that is when they actually did it. And I'm not saying that Nene did it, but her behavior just make it look like she tried to backdoor Sheree. If you did it, you just did it. In the way that you were acting, you acted like you did do it. Because don't nobody get heated about on stuff like that. Like, you was the first one to throw a personal attack. You the one who threw in her repossessions and her losing her house and stuff like that. I mean, come on now, Nene. You not a stranger to being broke or losing shit. Just because you done got you some money don't mean that you top billing. I mean, you can have that money now, you can lose that shit. So all I'm saying is you need to bring it down a notch, Nene. That's all I'm saying. I hope you don't be like that the whole damn season, but you just kind of turned me off with you this episode. I don't like that type of shit. I don't like motherfuckers that act like that, who act like they ain't used to shit. That's the type of behavior that Nene was portraying. She was acting like she ain't used to no damn money. And they was going in on each other. And I'm sorry, y'all, but while Nene was going in on Sheree, to keep reading Nene again, and it was like Nene and Sheree, that is that is like the shit. I like them feuding with each other, but I also like them as friends. But I like them feuding with each other because this is not like Kim. Sheree ain't gonna let Nene come at her any kind of way, but Kim is, and that makes it even more entertaining to watch. So that's all I really had to say about this damn boring ass premiere. It was boring from the beginning, but it only got good to the whole incident with Nene and Sheree. But I'm looking forward to see what's gonna happen with the remainder of the season. All I gotta say is, y'all, I'm out of here. I will be doing a review on the Basketball Wives LA. And I won't be doing one on Bad Girl Thursday. Because Rest and Family Values come on Thursday. So, I'm out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, motherfucking 1. Make sure you rate, like, and subscribe. And spread the word. And post the video wherever you feel. Holla.